Alright, all you my days, welcome back. This is Henry of Classical Musicians React. We're reacting to 1 to 10 of Day6's new Demon album.
You'd like to hear things you'd like to have. I want to do it all for you. Nobody loves you! Oh, more than me. Okay. I was like, plot twist!
1 to 10. 6, 7, 8.
I like the bass part! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna get a compound meter song. Yep, compound meter.
Huh, maybe that's what they mean by staggering feeling. The triplet kind of gives it a bit of a rockiness to it. Oh, I like that.
I like that.
The little upper vocal harmonies are in a duple over it. It's doing a hemiola. Oh, I like that. 1 to 10, 1 to 10. This is also such a good summer song vibe. This whole album. Summer breakups is what this whole album is gonna soothe. Sorry if that's what you're going through, but if you are, know that Day6 is here for you.
I love the bass part in that section because the bass part hits and then holds while it lines up with the kick drum. Yeah! Da 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 da. I wonder if My Days will sing that part, the lower vocal part, live. Da. Oh.
What the heck?
Hello, Major.
What?
Yeah, well, I don't know where we're going.
Yeah, I don't know where you're gonna go. Whoa, what is this UFO shit? I'm floating. And we're back. We're back. We're back. Numbers.
Oh, we have an octave below the main vocal part. One, two, 10.
Yeah, that's just gonna happen. Put that out there. Put our fan chant video out. I'm ready. 1 to 10, 1 to 10. I can imagine. Ah, it's so good.
Yo! I love that thinning out the texture at the end, taking out the strummed guitar part so we could hear all the different synth sounds. That upper synth sound sounds like the synth they use in Laputa, Castle in the Sky. That's rad. That's so rad. And I also love the chorus melody, how we have like legit two. Day6 are so detailed with their melodies, like specifically like having two melodies at the same time, like a call and answer between two of the members, or even like the member backing themselves up. And also that bridge, I don't know what happened harmonically in that bridge. I think we changed to major. Let me just double check that real quick.
I'm gonna go back there because I really want to hear what was going on harmonically. Because holy moly. Nobody loves you. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, 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 da. Ba, da, 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 da. So we're in this key. Ba, da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, so they switched to the parallel major in that bridge. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Oh no, they're just ascending down by steps. Okay, so their little bridge is just is a little detour into the parallel major, which is why it feels so unrelated, because you don't. I guess your parallel modalities throw you into another world because it's not related to the key at all. Besides just it starting on the same pitch, so you have to rewire your brain as far as like knowing where the diatonic pitch tendencies might go. So that was nice and UFO-y.
Woo! Afraid. Last track other than the zombie English version. This person says this was really hard to translate. The song is so sad. Sometimes when I look at you who is next to me, I feel so unhappy with my greed. You used to say the sky is so pretty, now you walk while only looking at the ground. Covered by my darkness. I think I can make you happier than the time before you knew me. No, 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 no. Who will hurt without you? Oh, this is reminding me of Vix's Vix LR's Beautiful Liar, where the guy who realizes that this woman will be happier with another guy, and so even though he's still in love with her, he'll let her go. And the music video is the truth and the lie battling against each other. The truth being, no, I still love you, don't leave me, and the lie being, I don't love you anymore, go with this other person.
3, 2, 1. Okay, calmer. A little bit of a calmer vibe for this one. So our meter is duple, but the ostinato here plays it like triple in groupings of 3, so it sounds syncopated. Da ba 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 ba.
I love the interaction of the instrumentals. Wow. Beautiful, Sungshin, beautiful. Oh. Oh, his phrasing is gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, I love the guitar just flying over this whole thing. Oh. Oh, the hits on this.
That bass sounds so warm, while the guitar sounds a little bit cold.
Oh. There's so much just constant building in this song with stacking up, crescendo on the drums. I like how it just opens into this flying world with the guitar up top, and then just nice high register, contrasting before with the lower one.
Ooh, harmony in the guitar. Okay. Didn't see that coming.
Oh, and now we're soft. Don't do this to me. Dang. This one's emotionally taxing to go through. Oh man. So much good build up, just more and more and over again.
Yeah, that was emo. The bridge scared me a little bit. The yelling, didn't really expect that that change. But let's talk about the pre-chorus, Sungjin's pre-chorus. I feel there are certain parts of certain Day6's songs that really fit the members singing it. And this song, that first pre-chorus, Sungjin nailed it. Like a Flowing Wind, the first pre-chorus, Jay nailed it. Like, no other member, like, I love all the members, but like, no other members can do that, you know? Day6 does so well giving each member what, like, their strengths are. Like, at the end of Like a Flowing Wind, it wouldn't sound the same if someone else was doing the high notes than Wonpil. I'm just... I don't want to talk anymore, I just want to go through and listen to that whole album again. So since the last track is just the English version of Zombie, we'll probably just skip it for the sake of time. I already have to cut this up, obviously, into several parts, because JYP now takes down first listens if they aren't uploaded in like 2-3 songs per video. Because if... JYP, stop, please! What's your favorite track off of the album?
Love Me or Leave Me.
Oh, mine is Day and Night.
Yeah? Oh, wait, mate.
Day and Night is the acapella one. It starts as acapella. I felt that had so much development throughout, and so many fun textures. Which one's Love Me or Leave Me? Oh.
Yeah, that
one. Oh, the dance track.
Yeah.
It feels good. It's like
it feels really good.
Energized.
Oh,
song.
It's hard to draw back on the specific things I liked about the songs because it's fleeting. But what I really liked about it in the chorus, won't you, or it's the octaves, won't you love me or leave me?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I really like how it leaps because it shows that frustration of just make a freaking decision, or I need to just know, I need to hear you say it, you know, because it says in lyrics like, I know you're going to leave, but I just need you to say it to my face, right? And that love me or leave me tonight, that leaping between those pitches, I think shows that frustration of the indecisiveness or encountering that indecisiveness. And it was really catchy, but it also really fit the emotional content.
I think that's what they did really well in this album.
Fitting things.
Fitting things.
Well, their singing is always really good too, but
but because they contrasted, you know, half steps, just stepwise motion with a leap that made all the difference in the melody. I felt like consistently in almost every single song is that when a leap happened, it was placed perfectly and the emotions, you know, tied with it perfectly.
Yeah.
What I love most about Day6's music is we've talked plenty in like all reactions, even classical musicians reactions, is their melodies. And then I also love the detailed complexity of having multiple melodies and having so many different layers. And they know when to change things up texturally or rhythmically, usually. And
they do. Their structures are pretty clean, usually.
Yeah.
But they don't feel stagnant. Like, I always felt... It's like it's not even there. I'm talking about their pre-choruses. You know? I feel like...
Their pre-choruses are so good.
A good pre-chorus shouldn't make you feel like it's a pre-chorus. Or I guess any structure in a song shouldn't really make you feel like it's there for structure's sake. You know? It should always have the emotional charge. And they had a lot of good build-up with a lot of their pre-choruses. A whole lot of them just had stacked like kick drums, either louder and louder or like double time throughout the pre-chorus that like slowly
I didn't notice that.
That's the thing. It's here and there.
I like pre-choruses that don't bring my attention too much to the very typically used subdividing percussion, like da 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 da.
Yeah.
Like I like pre-choruses that don't bring my attention to that. And Day6 in a pre-chorus, I tend to pay attention to their vocals.
I think that's the brilliance is that like they somehow layer everything. They somehow put everything together. You know, the sum is greater than the parts, that like you don't notice that they're using tropes or cliches in the music. You just feel the music, and that's really what's at stake here.
Yeah. Okay. So we starting to stop.
Just it's so awesome, right?
What I felt stop was I felt it was 121U from the Remember Us album, except without that awesome bridge.
I can't recall it right now, but
I felt like in 121U, their vocal parts matched the dirtier sound better than this one, because this one they stuck mostly to like the whoo whoo whoo.
A lot of their singing was that way
in 121U.
No, I noticed that, but the vocals, a lot of them were. It kind of sounded pretty similar in timbre across the whole album.
Oh, each song had a similar vocal style?
Yeah.
They had quite a few effects, but it wasn't like necessarily in your face. It was just very gentle.
Oh yeah, I really liked the screams in what song was it? In Love Me or Leave Me.
I don't remember that.
Like no, right at the start of Love Me or Leave Me, there's that like background screams, which like also reflects that like inner. Yes. I love that.
That's playing with the sound of the voice.
Yes, it is. I think I mean in like their melody, and by that is like they don't put any kind of like an electronic filter over it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't really filter out their singing much, which I actually really appreciate.
Day and Night is still the most shocking for me, and I was most surprised by that one. The other ones, Day and Night, the first one. Oh. The other ones, on first listen, I wasn't the most, oh my god, I'm gonna love this for sure. But I think similarly to my reaction to their Gravity album, I didn't quite fall in love immediately with anything first, but then after re-listens, it became like my top album of 2019. So that's probably going to happen with this album too. Just like as you re-listen, notice new things, talk about it with friends, your love for it will grow.
I mean, that goes for everything.
Not with Entropy. Entropy I fell in love with immediately.
Oh, well. Yeah, there was some, like, yeah, okay. I gotta say, there's some in there that I really liked right away.
Also, like, yeah, I need to replace my battery, but I can keep talking because I'm recording my audio. A lot of their songs are an incredibly high register, like just their simple choruses, so they do need to have some songs where they can rest their vocals, man.
Yeah. No, that Afraid, their whole chorus, they're singing. I'll give you a context for that. They're singing in F sharp major, which for a tenor is past the first, is past like the secondo passaggio. So you're definitely singing with your cricothyroid cricothyroid muscles. So you're flipped into your head voice, as it were to say, right? And you can add meat to that with your like as a mixed sound, but like to stay there requires a lot of vocal coordination. And for like a baritone, like a true baritone, it's F and G are kind of like A is kind of like the top of the range usually if you're really well trained. And then for tenors, you can go like C sharps and such. So to stay in that upper register the whole time requires a lot of breath support to keep it from harming your voice, or at least for my own singing. So like to stay there for the entire song is absolutely nuts. So I can't imagine like them doing this whole set live interspersed with like fan interactions and the rest of the whole lot, because it's a lot. It's insane. They really especially do. How they're flipping registers so frequently between low and high. You know what I'm not worried for is One Pill, because he usually when he sings high, he flips into the sound as kind of like part of his character too. Mm-hmm. Because when they sing live, they do so many riffs and they consistently hit their high notes well. So like one of my 70 questions that I have written down for Day6 for the day that I finally get to interview them is about how they preserve their voices on tours. Like, do they do, you know, what classical vocalists do and go on vocal rest, like between stops? And I'm confident that they have, they're successful, so they have vocal coaches that, if not accompany part like somewhat on their tour, are like part of like a mentorship process. So while they are on tour, they could probably consult a vocal coach that can, or if not, then hopefully they do that, because as touring musicians, everyone really needs to have a trusted pair of ears.
All right, I think we should wrap it up here. It's been like 3 hours. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.